Okay, so this is my Byzantium, very hard, historically lucky nations strategy for trying to restore the Roman Empire. As in Orthodox Byzantium, this is the first moves of the strategy. First, what we need to do is check our ruler traits. This is a good one. Those are random each game for some rulers, others are scripted, like Trastamara is always a zealot. And yeah, for missions there's not anything crazy good except prestige. In this strategy is kind of helpful. Rivals doesn't do any harm to rival those people. Now this strategy is a bit volatile to the Ottomans invading us. We need to kill the forts. We need to ask a general from the nobility. Hope for a good one. Oh, this is a pretty good one. Siege one is a bit better, but yeah, this is pretty nice too. You can ask for military support, doesn't really matter. And then asking for contributions is important. We need to increase our stability, so we need to ask for some administrative power from the clergy. There's two ways to do this. We either give Achaia to the clergy, that way their influence increases, or we just seek support of the clergy. It increases patriarch authority. This is pretty good for the long run. Legitimacy is not really useful when you don't have many provinces to have low unrest, but prestige is kind of useful for our war. And we got the prestige mission too. So yeah, let's just grant charters this time, and actually let's do both support and clergy here. Now we have a lot of administrative power. We can increase stability. A stability advisor is a chance roll, but it's usually one of the high percentages for Byzantium. We need one of those. We will play in admin focus for the strategy. We'll need a lot of admin power. What we do now is increase our stability to 1. It's useful doing that now because we'll get a free tick from from the month of November ending. Now what we do is we put our army in the ship with a general. Moving all ships together is important for this one. We don't need any more ships than we already have. We are going to invade Ireland now. Actually building 3 more troops here. They're gonna be built in 150 days. The trip to Ireland is gonna take more than that, so we can have all the troops here or here, it doesn't really matter. We can just do some micromanagement. When the ships arrive, they're gonna get repaired. We're gonna send them there, take the troops, repair, there, take the troops, repair, and then we can send them again. Now a discipline or a morale military advisor is pretty useful for the fight. We're gonna keep this one like this now. I don't think we need anything else except plan our future moves. Now, increasing relations with England is really important because we're gonna actually invade Ireland, and the culture here might be English, which means they get less aggressive expansion than the rest of the Irish or Highlander cultures, but they still are really close to Ireland, so they will get a big portion of aggressive expansion. So we need them happy. If they join a coalition against us, we are fucked. Then what we need to do is actually decide what nations we want to invade. One of the tricks we can use is check which ones are important regions for England, which are for Scotland. Scotland usually doesn't want any of this shit. And then check the rivalries. We can actually decide now by checking the rivalries. You can solve the puzzle of who is gonna get left out without an alliance, but let's just go there and decide when we are there. Now, what else can we do? We can try making an alliance with Hungary. Sometimes works, sometimes not. We can check our rivals. We are really threatened from the Ottomans, so we can check the rivals of our rivals to decide which alliances are actually useful for us. Now Genoa has a rival in Italy, doesn't work for us. Serbia has a rival in Hungary, that might work. It doesn't give anything, but maybe we can get it from the threatened status. We can put Ottomans as threatened here, and that might make countries that hate them, like Poland or Austria. Austria is really hard to get an alliance with, though. Make them more inclined to ally with us. We can improve relations with Poland, and then let's marry Athens. I think it's free. Yeah, we don't lose any legitimacy. Let's move one day. Now, usually there needs to change a month for these fuckers to make their alliances. We should keep our money, it's gonna be useful. Okay, this seems pretty good. We don't have a diplomatic reputation advisor, this one doesn't count. So that's pretty bad for the future planning, except the first move. But this video is about the first move. So what should we do with the third diplomat? Hungary is a good one. Might keep us safe from the Ottomans. Does it say very hard? Army strength, religion. Very hard, army strength, religion, neutral. Neutral. Yeah, without the marriage, these alliances are pretty doomed. But anyways, it's just for the... Ah, yeah, fuck. We need the diplomat. It was 8 days away. We could just pull him back in December, but doesn't really matter. Okay, so let's see the alliances. Thomond is allied with Ulster. Desmond has no ally. Leinster not. Kildare none. Sligo none. Clanricarde none. Tyrone none. Okay, maybe that will change, but by... what is it again? By December 11th we need to have actually declared war, because the Ottomans are unruly and very hard. They always want to warn us. So let's see, by December 12th or 11th. That's enough. Desmond is allied to Clan Ricard. It's not really good. Sligo has no ally. That's probably our attack of choice. Tyrone has no ally. Kildare we can't vassalize. And then Ulster. So, Sligo has as rivals Tyrone, Clan Ricard and Thomond. What does that mean for Sligo? He wants Tyrone's land, Clan Ricard's land, and Thomond's land. This is actually, these three are the territories we want the most, because they have 2 territories distance from England, as you can see, and from Leinster, who is always England's Goonie, and then no sea of those is adjacent to any territory that England or one of its allies want. So what we will do is take those 3 territories some fucking way and then actually try to dominate Ireland while allying England. So, Sligo. We declare war on Sligo with no casus belli. It's December, which means that we will lose a part of this aggressive expansion by January, because aggressive expansion ticks every January, so we declare war. Now, reducing war exhaustion. I usually do that. I prefer reducing war exhaustion due to siege ability, core creation cost, stuff like that. It's gonna be important. We need to increase stability. It's obvious. -1 is really bad. And now we wait. Oh no, yeah, the other part. We need a military access from either one of these 3. So, how do we decide? Tyrone obviously doesn't want to give us. And then those 2 are rival to Sligo. So they actually want to give us. Now, we look at the terrain map. So, we probably will need a military access from both of those to make a good attack. What we will do is take our army here in Thomond, rest here, because this is a strategy for the biggest chance of success. I'm trying to make this as concrete as possible. So we will not attack with those 7 troops we have on our ship, because there is a chance we lose. We will prefer attacking with 9 troops, because the Irish miners have 7 troops at the beginning of the game, if I remember correctly. Now, which one is this? Sligo. So they have 10 force limit. Usually 10 force limit have 7 troops, which are 5 infantry and 2 cavalry. So we will need at least 7 infantry and 2 cavalry to say that we have an optimal battle, which means 9 troops. I'm not gonna play this in dice. I could, of course, and be a bit more efficient. If efficiency is what you need, then you attack instantaneously. You don't lose 6 months going back to the Aegean Sea, or 9 months taking the troops and going back there. So what you can do is use the 7 troops, attack, and then try taking the reinforcements for the future wars. Ah, this is nice. This is some of the good events Byzantium gets. Now, England is angry with us due to aggressive expansion from the declaration of war, but the Irish miners are 2, but as you can see it got reduced by 2, which is a bit useful, and then we're gonna see how we do in the war. Aggressive expansion is our main bottleneck in this game, which means that is why I don't really care about efficient conquering, because aggressive expansion is the thing we are going to watch the most, and it's gonna delay us by at least 10 years. This is a strategy to get away from the Ottomans. Now we will need that access. forgot to take it in December. It was my mistake. I should have done that instantly. I could have a free diplomat now. We will get a tick of attrition more, maybe. Now what I would do is, there are two ways to play this. The one is actually to rush the troops, they stay there. Usually Sligo will not attack over a river. If he does, we probably will win due to a really good general, but this is a strategy to get as random as possible. So if you have a bad general, maybe what you want to do is wait until how much does this take? It's 26th of March, 6th of April. So this is 12 days. You can wait until 17th of April. So your troop disembarks at 29th of April. That way he's 2 days away from getting a tick of reinforcements. And reinforcements will reinforce the troop instantly. Morale will increase instantly. So if you want to buy actually the morale advisor, we have the discipline one, but if you wanted to buy the morale advisor, I would advise buying him just a day or two before the month ticks that the troop gets down here. Yeah, so no point in buying him in March. I am going to buy him in April though. So this is April. I'll buy the discipline one. I don't know if the AI calculates your advisors for discipline or not, but if he does, I don't want him to attack me. So buying the advisor is actually beneficial to me because he will let my troops stay here. Manpower is another problem we are going to have, and actually taking the general and military power here is a choice you can make. You can choose to skip 150 military points to have a better manpower recovery speed, but you can always raise additional levies if you want to, if you need more manpower. Let's see. So the troop is down. He's probably not going to attack. His general is inferior to us by 2 fire and 1 maneuver. This is not really good. Being inferior in shock is more important. Well, yeah, fire is good too. We have 1 infantry more than him, so fire might be good. We want to go to Achaia here, because that's probably where we will get our faster repair. You can go to the Ionian Sea and just watch the ships and then optimize from there. So all the troops are made here. No point really making them here or here. If the Ottomans attack, we're screwed anyways. That's our fail condition, actually. The Ottomans attacking us before we get 2 pieces of land here. So, anyone wanting to marry me? Marry this beautiful lady? So who likes us? Athens likes us. And Russia. Yes. Wallachia. This is no alliance. Oh yeah, what the fuck am I talking about? We're in war. No one will ally us. So we need to... You need to remember to either make good alliances before the war, or remember to have free diplomats after you send the peace treaty, so you can instantly get 2 alliances. So the Navy says 22 of July, but I think it's kind of bugged. We're warned. Yeah, fuck you, Ottoman. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're probably not gonna make it in Achaia. So we're probably gonna... So is he building anything? No. Sometimes they build an extra troop, like Kildare. Sometimes they do not. I don't know the decision making behind that one. So the ships will need 3 months of repair, or 4 actually. Whoa. Yeah, sometimes you luck out. I think I delayed 3 days. Yeah, I think I delayed my ships 3 days. Anyway, you can actually send them now, but maybe the Iris. Oh, what's this? I think we need prestige. Yes, we don't need no help from you, Athens. Okay, so I'm gonna wait just 1 month and then rush my troops to Ireland, because I'm kind of anxious of Sligo making any more troops. Don't remember checking Albania. Is allied with Hungary. Sometimes they win, sometimes they don't. If Hungary and Albania wins, then yeah, you high rolled the game, but if they don't win, we need a strategy to actually restore the Roman Empire by 1821. So you need a Zagallion. Yes, you do need one. He's the best leader. He's really the best one. So, this is a long shot, but you should support air in Poland as Byzantium. It's useful sometimes. Maybe you don't get much competition. Maybe you actually get one of your own in his throne. You never know. Yeah, if we had the diplomatic reputation advisor, this one, as a rank 1, this would be 13 positive points when we got 100 legitimacy, or you can buy legitimacy if an alliance with Poland is worth 100 military points. So we could be at 15 points, no, 10 points from diplomatic reputation, and then it's 1 point for every 4 opinion they have of us. So it's 25 points. So you can actually get to 35 positive. With Diplorep 1, you can get to 30 positive, but no, they have minus 10 from heretics. Aggressive expansion is gonna work down. So it's 90 relations, so it's 22 and 5, 27. Yeah. Maybe we get a loan to buy this guy, Gregorius Komnenos. So we can marry Poland, and then if we marry Poland, 78. So the 1000 doesn't count. Then it's religion and very hard, which is 30. Neutral attitude. Oh, we forgot this one. You can set them friendly sometimes. They become friendly too. It's, AI is on cocaine, as always. Set everyone friendly. Doesn't really matter. Any alliance against the Turks is useful. What's good in this particular game is that they have no claim on us yet. Sometimes they get the mission that gives them a claim in our capital. This time they didn't. We'll see. Oh! I need... Oh, it's for the peace treaty? Yeah. So what else you can do is... It doesn't matter now. It says 3 of January, It's gonna be something like 15th of January. Come on, man. Don't sell those fuckers troops. Let them lose. Fucking Genova. Now, so they claimed our capital, which means we are vulnerable anytime now. He might attack. He's losing his war with Albania, but again, this is a guide for maximum chance of survival. Yeah, so if he was not losing the war, we need to hurry up, in which case I would have attacked Sligo instantly. We need to vassalize them. They need to have a claim. Oh, Sligo, you beautiful bastard. They have claims everywhere, which means we can declare any kind of war we want, based on any alliance those guys have. Alliance with Ulster, that's nice. Well, England has an alliance with Leinster, Ulster, and Leinster has an alliance with England. Yeah, fuck that. But if we attack Thomond, allied with Ulster, we can take lands from Ulster without fighting England, and then England loses one of his allies in Ireland, and we try to become his ally in Ireland. Anyway, let's see. Ships must be close. I arrive in 12th January plus 2, that's 14th of January, possibly. Oh, it's 13. Army tradition for ducats. I think we want that. Well, 10 prestige is pretty bad. Yeah, it's a bit of siegeability and morale. So how much morale is it? It's 12 morale of 2.5. That's a 5% increase. Yeah, we will wait until February to attack. It takes 9 days to get there, so we will attack in 22 of January. Oh, fuck me. I forgot that one. Yeah, that's lucky. I'm lucky. I should have paused in 14th of January, so the troops can get as fast as they can, as fast as possible. Now, the troops have not reinforced yet. We can move them. They will reinforce on the move, and they will get the morale from the advisor. Everything's gonna be great. The attack on Ireland this time is pretty nice, and I'm lucky with the Ottomans. You can't always get that lucky. I've played this 5 times. It works every time, but sometimes you need to do some jerking around. I might kill this guy. He's not really important anymore. Let's go to stability 1 and then shoot him. Bye. Now we need money. It's okay taking a loan. The Irish miners have a lot of money anyways. Let's see the battle. So he reinforced. Now, why 9 infantry? He might get 9 troops, but even if he doesn't get 9 troops, these 2 infantry can actually shoot from behind the lines. Some infantry have fire, some don't, depending on your tech group, but all infantry have a basic infantry fire modifier. That means any fire roll you do is multiplied by that and then applied to damage. That is why shock is most valuable in the early stages, because the multiplier of any dice roll you do is applied after the dice roll, and this is the modifier. Now, infantry can fire from the back lines. The back lines do less damage, but they still do some damage. So After the 2 horses, you should just, yeah, put full infantry. You don't have flanking range for anything more. Now we pass through a river, but I think we're gonna fuck them up. So this is the battle. This is day... What? Oh, yeah, fuck. This is day 2. He rolled piss poor. We rolled poor. We get the -1, but we knew we were gonna be superior in the fire phase. Our morale is better due to the army tradition event. Usually it shouldn't be that much better, probably just as much as his. Tactics is the same, discipline is the same. He's strict. That's something we didn't check. He is strict. Well, that just sounds. We're not strict, I think. No, we had the +1 shock though. Oh, that's why this is such a good general. So, let's watch the battle. Oh, bad rolls. Now, this guy should be shooting. I don't know what the fuck he's doing. Don't they shoot from the back lines? Okay, so we wiped land attrition. That's a pretty useless trait right now. We wiped his army, and just as we should do in a siege, leave just enough troops for the siege, just a bit more due to attrition. Oh, it's winter. I didn't know. We should leave a general too. How about this one? Yes, pretty nice. Well, I'm wrong. Attrition general is good for 1 month, and then he's useless again. I'm gonna cut this here and speed until the siege is over.